Hello students, in this video we are going to cover chapter 13 of class 6th. The name of the chapter is the value of work. Okay, so I hope everyone around you definitely do a particular kind of work. Your father has different profession, your mother has different profession, and definitely the people around you who has crossed age group are doing any kind of work in their life. Okay, so what is the value of that work which they are doing apart from money? Okay, so basically what we are going to study in this chapter, we are going to study about type of economic activities which is available for us. Okay, and the importance of non-economic activities. Okay, so with this intro we are going to start with the chapter, and the first topic we have types of economic activities. Okay, let's read about it. So different type of activities, like ones we discussed above, are divided into two groups or two categories. What are that? Economic activities and non-economic activities. Okay, so all the kinds of work which we do are divided into two categories, that are economic and non-economic. So what are economic and non-economic basically are? So those activities that involve money or are performed in exchange for money, or money is worth for the parties involved for. For example, a shopkeeper selling school bag, a farmer selling crops in the market, a lawyer earning fees by arguing a case, a truck driver transporting goods, worker employed in a car factory. All these are examples of employed economic activities. Okay, so what are economic activities? Those activities through which we earn money. Okay, money money involved or performed in exchange for money, or money is worth. Okay, that means any selling or buying are called economic activities in which money is worth or something includes, okay, related to money in order to get some advantage of that. Okay, all of the examples which you have seen are these people doing because it is their skills, it is they like to do this. Okay, that's okay, but why they are doing that? For the money, for their life survival. Okay, now next we have other examples. Okay, which people exchange money or valuable things. Okay, whether it is getting a salary, working for daily wages, or selling products. These activities help people live and support the economy. That means suppose anyone is not doing any kind of job, there is no doctor, there is no engineer, so when you would need those people, how would you manage all those? Because a person cannot learn all these activities and cannot do all the things by their own. Okay, so these people are helping us by doing these economic activities, are helping each other to survive in the colony. Okay, next we have non-economic activities. Okay, definitely economic involves money, then non-economic involves no any kind of money and advantage. Okay, so those activities which do not generate income or wealth, they are performed out of feelings like gratitude, love, care, and respect. Okay, for example, you can definitely understand these things through these examples. Okay, these mother are helping her child to study. Okay, this boy is loving maybe her grandfather. Okay, so these are activities in which these people are showing their love, respect, and something which they don't need money to do that. Okay, they are doing this because they want to do this. Okay, there is no advantage, there is no money involved with this, so these activities are known as non-economic activities. Clear? Here are some examples given that farmer selling harvest in the market. Okay, a lawyer are arguing a case, a truck driver transporting goods from one place to another. So what are these? These are non-economic activities because they are performed out of feelings like gratitude, love, care, and respect. Okay, parents cooking food for the family, mother helping her child, youth cooking, take care of the grandfather. Okay, so all these are examples of non-economic activities. Okay, so next we have both types of activities are important. That means we cannot live either without economic or non-economic activities. Okay, so economic activities help us earn a living. I already mentioned this thing, that one way of doing these kinds of jobs is to get the ability to survive in the world. Okay, next, non-economic activities bring happiness and help people loved and supported. Non-economic activities are not performed through any kind of advantage or through any selfishness. Okay, it is self-love and self-emotions which we present in front of others. Every kind of activities, whether paid or not, makes the world a better place. Okay, if it is paid, okay, if it is paid, then it is economic. Okay, which is helping us to make our country economic, overall economic development. Okay, and not, then these are non-economic. Okay, so this is the basic difference between them. Next, we have types of economic activities. Okay, as we have mentioned that economic activities are very important for every country to increase its overall economic development. Okay, let's study more about it. So economic activities based on the form of payment are classified in these forms. Okay, so first is salaried employment. Okay, these activities are one which receives monthly payment as salary, are considered as salaried employment because they are receiving the payment through monthly basis. Okay, example of such activities can be engineer, technician, government employees, etc. Okay, it depends on which job you are doing. Next, we have wage employment. Okay, so these activities for which daily wages or payment is given are considered as wage employment. Okay, which simply means that labor is paid on a periodic basis for the services. Example for such services: farm labor, masons, etc. Some teachers also teach on the basis of this. Okay, that means if teacher is teaching on the basis of per day, okay, that means you are getting a salary per day. That means per day whatever you work you will be paid on the basis of that. Okay, so these are wage employments. Next, we have payment in kind employment. What are this? The economic activities that are not paid through money, rather some goods are given in return are payment in kind. That kind of employment, for example, a mango farm labor receiving mangoes in return of his services. Okay, so you would not get any money in place of whatever work you are doing. In place of that you are receiving a kind of thing, okay, like a mango for providing a service. This man received a number of mangoes, okay, which he wanted. Okay, so instead of money they are receiving something else which is called paid in kind employment. Okay, because you are getting kindness in place of services. Okay, now payment in kind, there are some more examples of it. A non-cash payment that received for the work performed. Okay, because if we do any work in an economic activity, so generally we get money in place of that. Okay, but in return when you would not get any money, that are considered to be as payment in kind. Okay, you are getting something else instead of money or cash. As we know, understand, economic activities are those that have value in terms of money. Economic activities also add value at each stage of the process of transforming something like into another form. This is called value addition. Okay, in simple words, value addition is the process of increasing the value of a product at each stage of production by transforming it into another form. For example, Yash is a carpenter who buys wood from a nearby market to make a furniture. He uses special tubes and other material to make chairs. Yash sells a chair for 1500 each in the market. The wood for the chair cost him 1800, so profit for Yash is remaining 700. Okay, it is the monetary value of Yash skills, time and efforts in making that chair. In this process, Yash added value to the wood by turning it into furniture. Okay, so this is a very easy example. I'm sure you have understood what they're trying to say, that value addition is what, that if you are buying anything but you are doing some efforts and trying to make that product more valuable by your own efforts. Okay, then you are increasing the value of that thing. That's simply value addition. Okay, for example, that boy simply buyed a wood, but he made chair with that, and now definitely wood is chair is more expensive as compared to wood. Okay, so this is simply value addition because you are doing some efforts, you are using your skills into that thing. Next, we have the importance of non-economic activities. Okay, so this is also very important. Like economic activities are non-economic activities that do not involve money but still generate significant value in our lives. Okay, because seva is a Hindi term which means selfless service. Okay, so selfless service, which is seva, is done in places like temples, gurudwaras, mosques and churches. Okay, in place of religions, people serve the people. Okay, so langars at gurudwaras. Langar is a place where food are served to the people, to the all the people who visit there. Okay, at gurudwaras, give free meals to everyone. Okay, these acts of services make people feel happy and thankful. Okay, so this is a kind of service. Okay, this is a kind of seva which these religious places are providing to the people. Okay, to generate kindness. It helps people give to another without expecting anything back. That means if you're helping someone, you are not expecting back to them first. Okay, you are doing with your emotions and gratitude. Okay, next we have strength of community participation. Okay, next, first we have Swachh Bharat Abhiyan. So this initiative depends on everyone's efforts to keep the surrounding clean. Okay, because this is not a thing which one person should do. Okay, this is a community involvement that everyone should unite and perform this activity together. People take responsibility for keeping their homes and areas clean. Similarly, they should take the responsibility to keep their surrounding areas clean. Okay, Communities work together to clean streets, parks, and other places, as you can see with the images provided in your book. These efforts help make the home, neighborhood, society, and countries cleaner. Okay, and with this purpose, Swachh Bharat Abhiyan was organized. Next, we have Van Mahotsav. This festival celebrates the importance of trees and protecting forests. As you can see in this image, that these people are trying to protect the trees and maintain greenery in the world. Okay. Next, we have people join in trees planting activities to learn about the value of trees and how to protect forest. Okay. Now, these people help feel responsible and connect to the environment. Okay. So these people are not getting paid with the activity they are doing. Okay. Instead of that, they are spreading the kindness among the peoples. Okay. And this is really very important, and that's why the heading of this was non-economic activities are also essential. Clear? So with this, our beautiful chapter completes. I hope you understood the chapter, and now you are more aware about the work which you see around yourself, and you also do any kind of work. Okay, so here our chapter completes. I hope you understood the chapter. Thank you.